might boost their hopes. Trying to pick out a teammate. Reyes. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. And beyond the last defender, offside. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Well, can they regain possession first and be more creative with the ball? Well read to win possession back. Might be onto something. Fleming. Oh, good idea. Closing down well. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
So back underway following the equaliser. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The first half here comes to an end. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changed the...
Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Tiona Davidson are winning back possession.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Moultrie. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Davidson. Exploiting the wide area. Oh, good hit, close shave. Losing possession. Dufour. This looks interesting. And they might forge ahead. And great work from the keeper. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net!
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Hyatt. In a decent position. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. She has teammates around her. Giving it a go. And a decent save. Full credit. Jessie Fleming. Julie Dufour. Could be! And putting it wide from there. A pity, really. And time for the change now. Jalen Howell. Perfect tackle. Howell. Wilson. On to Vignola. That's a good-looking ball. Just the challenge that was required. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it broke down, alas. Morgan Weaver. Now with Vignola. Throw-ins given. She's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And options in the centre. This could finish it. Oh, blocked it. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Untidy in possession. Oh, chance! Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Jessie Fleming. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Quick counter could be on. Can they make it count? Takes the shot! And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And support available. A disappointing end to the move. The final whistle, and not to be here for Gotham FC. The wrong result from their point of view.
Well, I have to say, that display was slightly worrying. Of course, it's only the first game, but too many players look short of their...
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.
building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, the atmosphere is always hot here at the Orange Velodrome in the great city of Marseille. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season action to bring you with the final group stage game just moments away.
Oh, big chance here.
Can she put it away? In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Oh, good-looking run. Well, she's certainly not alone. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. David. Well, good idea. It could be up for grabs. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Oh, she's in here. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, the cross could help them. And a fine reading of the situation. Teammates available. She fancies it. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, they need to get bodies back. Lavelle! And such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in her power to keep her team alive.
Blistering attack at pace. They got forward so quickly there.
And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Manon Revelli. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch. And teammates around her. But they took care of the situation defensively. And lost the ball. Bertrand. David. Now the counter-attack looks on. They need to shore up the defence. Is this the moment? Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Quick thinking to win it back. Oh, useful ball. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Can she deliver? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, but there's still a lot of work to be done. She holds off the defender, keeps her composure and finishes it really well. That's a great goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Well, there it is. The first half is now in the history books here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
She's been a constant threat. She's shown lots of energy, great skill at times, and a good understanding of how to find space. And she scored a well-taken goal. She just needs to be more clinical in the second period.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Oh, great attacking play. And her teammate got her out of trouble. Excellent defending. Lovely ball.
That pass is always on.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And it's opening up. Well, not the desired result in terms of the finish.
But they are trying to do the right things. It's just not happening at the moment.
Rose Lavelle. Esther Gonzalez. Good-looking move. Oh, it's on! Superbly read and executed. The referee has given them a corner. Now they couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Nice looking pass. Delivered into the box. It comes to nothing in the end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Perfect tackle. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, it was a promising looking counter-attack, but no end product.
Yeah, just that final shot that wasn't quite good enough.
Sonnet. Cook. Cross might be on. Good bit of closing down. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. And a throw-in it's going to be. And they will make the change now. Textbook example of how to cut it out. That's a good-looking ball. Margaret Purse. That's useful play. Timely intervention. Possibilities for them to counter. Beautiful pass. Oh, might be. Oh, she squandered the chance, and that might consign them to defeat.
Well, I think you're right, Derek. That one had to go in. I think they are consigned to defeat now. That was a poor miss.
Well read to win possession back.
That's really good awareness there.
And possibilities here. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Gonzalez. Good-looking move. Oh, surely! Oh, crucial interception. Saved, but still a chance. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, she's hitting the right area there, and that's the result. A goal from the rebound.
And the final whistle has sounded. It's a positive story from a Gotham FC point of view. What have you made of this?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, she really was off the charts good in this game. A performance to be proud of. Your thoughts?
Well, that was a great performance. Her understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, she scored 2 really good goals.
A league meeting of considerable resonance. A lot riding on this one today, with both teams ready to leave no stone unturned in their quest for success. A match that ought to tantalise. And it's live right here on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how this NWSL contest unfolds. How do you see it panning out?
Well, these visiting fans, Derek, weren't pleased with their team on match day one. They look well short of their best. Unless they can play with more energy today, this might be another disappointing result.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. And moving it forward. Oh, beating her comprehensively. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Can she find the right pass? And that'll be offside. Well, they've decided to make a change. And intercepting it. And room now out on the flank. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
A brace last time out, so no real surprise that we're focusing on her. It was a movement that really did it for me, always trying to find that yard of spot.
Prasnikar! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Bruninia. Plenty of support here. Bit sloppy there. Oh, she's given us away. Ay, ay, ay. It was a chance, but disappointing.
Well, from that position, she has to do a lot better there.
Very effective pass. Trying her luck. Just couldn't get it through. That's effective pressure. High up the pitch. Prasnikar. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period, but you do sense it's coming.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. And teammates to play it to. An authoritative challenge, but it will be a corner.
The pressure hasn't gone away yet.
Corner kick played in. Not smooth in possession. Howell. Committed challenge. Madison Hammond. Kaiser. And an opening! And without putting too fine a point on it, she really should have put that away.
Well, that should have been the opener, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Howell. Purse. That's a good-looking ball. Well, read that magnificently.
Well, she showed all her qualities there.
An advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Room to roam. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, she sets very high standards for herself, but merely an average first half performance from her.
Well, there's certainly room for improvement. She struggled to have a real impact on the game. She hasn't got the ball enough, and when she has, she's given it away cheaply. But I'm sure we'll see a marked improvement in the second half.
So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? Kaiser. It did look on for them, but not to be. Could be dangerous. Good angle for the cross. Chance to shoot. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Tanaka. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. No one seems able to settle on the ball. Opportunity in the wide area. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
It is to be a throw-in. She's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Thompson. Yanni Thompson. Giving the ball away. Can they jump ahead? Careless to concede the free kick. Well, in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Flag raised for offside. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Kaiser. On to Kaiser. Maybe dangerous here. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, they could break at pace. Quarter of an hour remaining here. And a fine tackle. Promising attack, this. The cross is on. Individual brilliance. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Brajnikar. Jalen Howell. And the pass deftly cut out. Paige Monaghan. Can she find the right pass? Well, they still have designs on the win. That's how to put in a challenge. Here it is now, a substitution. Can she connect with a teammate? Must take the lead here. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Well, she did brilliantly there. What an important challenge that was.
She has options. Chance to win it. Oh, a penalty. And we might be about to witness the key moment in this game. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? Played over. Electing to shoot. Oh, she deserves all the credit going for that save and still level pegging. And that is that, the final score here, and it ends in a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they've put into the game?
Well, I have to say, it was another disappointing display and result for them. I expected a lot more, but I still think they're a good side. They need to improve quickly, though.
Well, tell me if I'm being harsh, but it seemed to me a decent performance by her today. No more than that.
Well, she didn't have her best game, but she still had one or two good moments, enough to get her team a draw.
Some questions regarding the match. No further questions, thank you.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And today we have live action from the NWSL for you to enjoy. It's Gotham FC versus the North Carolina Courage.
This has been a poor start to the season for the hosts. They would have been...
Gonzalez! Well, good hands there from the keeper. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. She has teammates around her. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
A brace last time out, so no real surprise that we're focusing on...
And firing it. Vital block there. Well, a good tackle. And just like that, broken up. Rose Lavelle. Gonzalez. Simple catch, really. Oh, read it really well.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
And roaming free here. Takes aim. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
One 1-0 then. Will it happen for them? And good anticipation. Shaw. Now options are plenty. McCaskill decides to shoot. Oh, how did she keep that out? And watched all the way by the keeper. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Well, she exploded onto the ball, but the accuracy simply wasn't there. Oh, they were in a decent position too. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive.
Oh, fancy footwork. Well, it didn't worry the keeper.
Well, the stats tell you everything. The chances have been few and far between, and they haven't tested the goalkeeper anywhere near enough. If they want to get something from this game...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Keeper was there to meet it. That is that for the first half here. Well, I wonder what we might say about her first half showing. Solid but unspectacular, maybe.
Well, it's not just her, to be fair. I think the whole team haven't been at their best. It's going to take a spark, though, to turn this around, and hopefully she can be the one to provide that.
So they get the second half going here. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Taken short. Well, behind for another corner. Now sending it in. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Jess Carter. McCaskill. Davidson. Really good challenge. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Crossing possibilities. Oh, this looks useful. This could be the equaliser. That was going in. Challenged well, but a corner kick is the outcome.
Yeah, they need to stay focused now.
And there's the delivery. It's one corner after another. Clearing it away. Could pose a threat on the counter. Need to get bodies back. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Ashley Sanchez. Strong challenge. Will it be? Oh no, not what she had in mind.
Absolutely not. Had she scored that, they would have been level. That's a big, big chance that she's missed there.
Nicely regaining possession. Now, options are plenty. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Is this the equaliser? Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and some of their play has been really good.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. And off the crossbar. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a great strike. Hit it so cleanly.
Savannah McCaskill. Lavelle. Clean challenge. Can she score? Oh, fearless.
These fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Trying her luck. What a commitment to defending.
That really is a good block.
Jess Carter. Margaret Purse. And showing good game awareness. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Tiona Davidson. Couldn't keep the move going. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Lavelle. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, they were certainly outplayed, no doubt about that. But they showed a lot of character and had a bit of luck. But it's still a very good win for them.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.